Subject irrigation engineering, chapter soil water constants, topic previous year gate numericals on soil water constants. So now students, now let us solve some previous year numericals asked in gate examination. So this numerical was asked in gate 2006, it was a 2 marks. So numerical, it says that in a cultivated area, okay, in a cultivated area, soil has porosity of 45%. Okay, no issues. So soil has a porosity of 45%. So what is porosity? If you remember, so porosity is given by N is volume of voids divided by the total volume. So this is the porosity. Clear? And field capacity as 38%. So 38% is the field capacity given. Okay? For a particular crop, the root zone depth is 1 meter. So root zone depth is also given to you as 1 meter. The permanent wilting point as 10%. So permanent wilting point is also given, and CU is 15 mm per day. What is CU? CU is the consumptive use. And what is consumptive use? The water required by a plant for maximum growth is known as the consumptive use. Okay. If the irrigation efficiency is 60%, irrigation efficiency is 60%, it means that if you are giving some water, only 60% of the water is being utilized by the plants and 40% is wastage for you, right? Only 60% is the irrigation efficiency. What should be the frequency of irrigation? So we have to calculate the frequency of irrigation such that the moisture content does not fall below 50% of the maximum available moisture. Clear? So now let us solve this numerical. So to solve this numerical, we have to calculate the frequency of irrigation. And frequency of irrigation is calculated when you know the depth of water below which you are not supposed to, below which the moisture content is not supposed to fall. So the moisture content is not supposed to fall 50% of the maximum available moisture, right? So first of all, we have to calculate the maximum available moisture. It means that we have to calculate the maximum, you can say the water depth, because the water depth will be the maximum available moisture, right? And then we will calculate the 50% of that. Okay, so first of all, let us calculate the depth of water. So we know that the depth of water is given by gamma d divided by gamma w into, right, into depth of the root zone, which is denoted by ds, multiplied by field capacity minus permanent wilting point. Clear? So let me use another marker. I guess it might not be visible. So let me use a black marker. Yeah. Okay. So now dw will be equal to, how much is the root zone depth? 1 meter into gamma d divided by gamma w. This I don't know, right? So let us write it as gamma d divided by gamma w. Because nothing, I know gamma w, but I don't know gamma d, right? Okay. Multiplied by field capacity. How much is field capacity? That is 38%. A soil has porosity 45 and field, 38%. So 0.38 minus permanent wilting point is given to us as 0.1. That is 10%. Okay. Now the main task would be to determine your gamma d divided by gamma w. Now what can I use? If you remember in previous questions that we have discussed the numericals, so G was given, that is the specific gravity was given. But in this question, even the specific gravity is not given. So what extra is given? So this 45%, that is the porosity, is given. So somehow with the help of porosity, we need to determine the gamma d divided by gamma w. And one more, you can say, tip for you, whenever I am solving any numerical, don't just, you can see, just play the numerical and write in your notes what the numerical is. First of all, pause this video, right? Just pause the video and think about how to solve this numerical. If you are able to solve it, well and good. If you are not able to solve it, then again play the video and see the solution, how the question has been solved. Okay, then only you can say the mind capacity, the brain capacity will develop to solve questions in GATE examination, right? Okay, now it will not be beneficial if you just keep on looking this video and how the solution has been done, right? So first of all, when I write some numerical, understand the numerical, pause the video and solve the numerical in a rough sheet of paper, rough notebook with the help of a scientific calculator. And then if you get the answer, well and good. If you don't get the answer, then see how the solution has been done, right? So gamma d divided by gamma w. Now I know that the field capacity is given by field capacity is given by the weight of water inside the soil divided by the equal volume of, you can say, dry soil, right? So I can write it, the weight of water held in soil divided by weight of equal volume of dry soil. This you know, dry soil. Clear? Now can I write it like this, that field capacity, now what will be the weight of water? Now you know that gamma W is equals to the weight of water. Now I wrote, if you remember when I derived the formula, I wrote it as dW into 1, right? But this is actually the volume of water, and you know that, for example, this is a three-phase system, so this is the volume of water and this is your, you can say, volume of air, right? So in this numerical, the volume of air has not been mentioned. So what we will do is that we will take the volume of water will be equal to the volume of voids. Okay? Now the weight of water will be equal to volume of voids into gamma of water. This is the weight of water, and you know that the gamma dry density, is given by weight of solids divided by the total volume, right? Okay, so the weight of solids will be equal to gamma dry density multiplied by the total volume. So this will be the another, you can say, formula. So let me see here. So volume of water, weight of water will be equal to volume of voids into gamma W. So volume of voids into gamma W divided by gamma D into V. So V into gamma D. Now what is porosity? Is volume of voids divided by total volume. So can I write this expression as the porosity? Yes, I can write. So field capacity, I can also say that field capacity is equals to the porosity multiplied by gamma W divided by gamma D.